The advice to not look up, but this guy is throwing that advice into the next galaxy. Michael Derengowski of East Lehigh Acres started staring at the stars during the pandemic. Now he's turning it into a full-time hobby and sharing his finds with the world.
Yeah, Week News anchor Emma Heaton tells us what it's like for Michael to share his hobby.
Breathtaking views of space, the moon, stars, Saturn, Jupiter, all captured here on Earth. More specifically in East Lehigh Acres, where Michael Derengowski, the man with a telescope, lives.
How small and tiny we are, we're just a speck compared to the infinite vastness of space.
Michael's fascination with stars and planets began at an early age. In 2020, during the pandemic, he purchased this telescope for some family fun. Little did he know it would spark a passion that now brings his neighbors and community together under the stars.
I just love looking at the stars and the planets. It's just amazing how much is out there, and how we don't know about it, how we're still learning, and it's just a mystery.
From Veterans Park to his driveway, Michael sets up his telescope for public viewings, inviting neighbors and random passerbys to glimpse the moon, Jupiter, Saturn, or a star cluster. Surprisingly, his cosmic views are not captured with a fancy camera, but with his trusty, chunky Android phone from 2001 with an 8-megapixel camera. Yet the photos he shares are nothing short of breathtaking.
Blown away by it, that they couldn't even imagine that you could see something like that in Lehigh.
So if you're ever in East Lehigh Acres and see a guy with a telescope and a dated Android phone, don't be shy. Stop by and enjoy the view. Emma Heaton, Wink News.
Emma, thanks. And Michael said that usually a dozen to 24 people will show up at his telescope setups in Veterans Park, which he does almost every other week. He brings a step stool as well for kids, and he says that they love what they see. For those who cannot be there in person, Michael posts on the Lehigh Acres Facebook page to show off what he sees. And he gets some remarkable pictures.
Yes, he does. Very impressive. And it all started during COVID.
Right?
If there's one good thing that came out of that.
Get out and about by yourself. You can look at the stars. Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.